Good evening. This is KF0LZX. I'll be running the net tonight. This is the Monday night 444.150 D-star net. Positive offset and obviously D-star. This net is at 8 p.m. on this frequency. My name is Sean and my call sign is KF0LZX. While it's not emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now. All right, hearing none, I'll move on to announcements. I'll be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net. Anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the OARS net there. Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monett, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you don't have to eat to attend. You also don't have to be a ham to attend, and everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Happy House will be Saturday, January 13th, which is not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, I believe. And I think breakfast for the month of January, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, but I think it's in Mount Vernon at 7:30 a.m. on Saturdays. All right. The Horse Club has 3 regular nets, a D-star net, this one, at 8 p.m. on 444.150, also Reflector 59 Alpha. The 2-meter Tuesday night net at 7 p.m. on 146.970, and the Simplex net every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. This net is being streamed, well, I'm assuming it's being streamed live on 59 Radio YouTube channel. If you want to see how you sound on the radio or miss part of that, you can go to 59radio.com for details and link to the channel. All right, do we have any announcements of interest to amateur radio? Please call now. Kilo Echo 6, Golf Alpha Echo. Hi there, Dave. KF0LZX, rest of the net. This is KF6GAE. I know the Horse Club has their monthly breakfast, but anybody that's up around the Springfield area and would like to join the hams around the Ozarks meet up for breakfast is the first Saturday of the month, and it will be this coming Saturday at the Southside Golden Corral in Springfield. We meet there at 8 o'clock when they open the doors. All right, that's all I've got. KF6GAE, back to net control. All right, Dave. Hey, thanks for the information there. Definitely helps people don't know about it and would like to attend. All right, do we have any other announcements? Please call now.
KF0LZX. I did talk with Bob Meyer, and for the month of January, it is at the breakfast will be at the Aurora Family Restaurant over in Mount Vernon. So that'll be for the month of January.
All right, Lawrence, thanks for the information. Hey, put your radio into use repeater mode so people can hear you there on the gateway. I see you came back as B there. Anyway, just a little information there. All right, well, I will take short time and mobile check-ins at this time. Any short time or mobile, please call now. N0QL. KF0TW. All right, we picked up 2, N0QL out of Raleigh. How you doing this evening?
Well, pretty good. Just kind of slung around all day. Had to run down to Cuba and pick up one of the granddaughters and take her to the doctor, or emergency room, actually. Don't know if she had something wrong with her lip. It's my step-granddaughter. But we got her there and got her out, and it wasn't nothing serious. It wasn't even going to treat it, so that's good. Outside of that, we didn't accomplish much of anything today. Just hung around the house and did absolutely nothing. hopefully work will start back up tomorrow and we'll actually be doing something again, break the boredom. I'm still trying to figure out this darn thing on YouTube here. I don't know. I'll get it figured out one of these days. I never see myself on there, and nothing hardly ever moves except the banner down at the bottom. I'll eventually get it figured out. Anyway, back to you. Thanks for running that. Send 0QL.
All right, yeah, on the YouTube thing, it's got a little bit of a delay to it. Sometimes as much as 5 seconds or so. But yeah, other than that, it should be working just fine. All right, we appreciate you checking in, and glad it was nothing serious there. 7-3, and we'll go down to the next check-in there. KF0TW, Gary, out of Raleigh. How you doing?
Good evening, Sean. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you had a nice Christmas and New Year. We went to bed early for New Year. Wanted to remind everyone that can hear my voice that at 7:30 p.m. on this same reflector, REF059 Alpha, we have the Central Missouri Digital D-star net out of Raleigh, and we have a D-star repeater in Raleigh, as you guys do down that way. So we'd really like to hear anybody that wants to join us. 7:30 p.m. again, Thursday. Have a good evening, KF0TW.
All right, Gary. Thanks for checking in. And yeah, we'll definitely try to get in there again this Thursday. So we'll say 7-3 to you. Do we have any more over-the-air check-ins? Go ahead and key up now. All right, well, I meant short time, but that's okay. All right, we'll move on up to the top of the net logger list. First on there is Dennis, W0HL out of Nevada. How you doing, Dennis?
KE0MAD from W0HL. Good evening, Sean, everyone else with the group. Doing pretty good here, sitting watching some fantastic football. Michigan and Alabama winning overtime, but we've been working on a multi-mode repeater all day, trying to get it switched over around some stuff, and I think it's winning, but that's it. Did get out and hit, let's see, I think I rode Friday and Saturday, picked up some parks, picked up 3 new parks here in Vernon County. They added 2 new ones here just, matter of fact, they added a new one Friday, so we picked those up, but didn't go out today, just said we better sit around the house and pick up some other stuff. Thanks for doing the net. Happy New Year's, everyone. W0HL.
Nice to hear about the new parks there. I may have to infiltrate them. All right. Well, appreciate you checking in there, Dennis. Good to hear you. And, yeah, hopefully the repeater thing turns out good. I'm sure it will. All right, we'll move it down to Wes, AE0C out of Miller. Good evening, Wes.
Well, hello, Sean, and everybody on the net. I'm glad you're running this tonight because I am worn out, I'm telling you. Boy, last night was something else, wasn't it? And then turned around and had our Cooper family Christmas there at Incredible Pizza with the kids all going wild and everything. And if you would, go ahead and log Siri in as a proxy. She is worn out and she's already laying down for the night. But, so... KF0 NKV. It was quite the net. Had a lot of fun. And like I said, other men worn out. All better, no worse for the wear. So I'll turn it back over to you. And, oh, Dave, by the way, I plan on being at the breakfast up there in Springfield. So hopefully see you there. AE0OC, back to net control.
All right, Wes. Thank you for checking in. And, yeah, I know what you mean. I've had a rough go the last couple of days. So, yeah, it was pretty fun last night. We had lots and lots. There was tons and tons of people checked in. That was awesome. I still don't have an exact number. I don't know if anybody does. They can go ahead and key up and tell us what the exact number was between the, was it 6 nets, I think, 5 or 6? But anyway, all right, Wes, 7-3, and we'll go down to KE6 GAE, Dave in Rogersville. Good evening, Dave.
KE0MAD, the rest of the net. This is KE6 GAE. Yeah, last night was definitely fun. I don't have a total. Maybe Steve does, but Steve don't have D-star. We ain't got it set up to where he can get into the net yet. I'm working on that. Hopefully I'll get a bridge built here pretty soon. But yes, it was definitely fun last night. Didn't want to get up this morning. And other than that, it's been a relaxing day. But thanks for running the net tonight, Sean. We'll pass it back to net control. And Wes, we'll see you Saturday. KE6 GAE, back to net control.
All right, Dave. Yeah, thanks for checking in, and thanks for doing your part there as net control yesterday. All right, 7-3. Next on our list is Rich in Mount Vernon, KV0RHA. Good evening, Rich.
Oh, Sean, everybody on the net, wish everybody a Happy New Year. Hope everybody has a great New Year. Anyway, we just kind of stayed up and watched the New Year come in and watched the ball drop there in New York. Other than that, not much else going on. Back to net control, KV0RHA, 7-3.
Yep, 7-3 to you, Rich, and Happy New Year. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. KF0LZX is next on our list. Looks like Dave out of Rolla. Good evening.
KE0MAD. Good evening, Sean. Good evening to everyone that can hear me. KF0LZX. I don't have much to report. We just had a goof-off day here today. We didn't have any big plans last night. We were home before 8 o'clock and just kind of hunkered in all day. That's all I've got. Thanks for running the net. KF0LZX.
All right. We appreciate you checking in, and yeah, it's good to have a goof-off day. I had to go to work today, but it was more of a choice than a have to. It just made my job much harder tomorrow if I took the day off today. But appreciate you checking in, and 7-3. And let's see, we'll move down to KE0LTG, Lawrence right here out of Aurora. Good evening, Lawrence.
Good evening, Sean. I cannot figure out what I need to change. My 2 says Frystats W0OAR-B.
No, you're coming up right now. Everybody on the reflector hearing them?
Roger that. And then he was using open spot, and it said it was connected to the W0OARB website, but we was not able to talk to each other. And I didn't know if anything was off this afternoon that would have stopped us from being able to talk over the D-star.
Man, what's weird is that time you came up B, like you're not going through the gateway. That's kind of weird. No, there shouldn't be anything different. Everything should be the same. In your 2 field on your radio, it should say use on the 7100. It should say use repeater. It shouldn't have the repeater's name in that spot. In the from spot, it should have the repeater's name and the frequency.
Well, mine in from just says Frystat, and then the 2 just says Frystat W0OARB, and I don't know what to change to get to the use repeater function.
So what you want to do is you want to push on that 2 spot, and when it brings your little menu up, you want to go to My Call Sign. I think it's My Call Signs. And then in that selection there, you want to go to Use Repeater.
Okay, I'll let you go ahead. I'll see if I can get to use repeater, and I'll try later.
All right. Sounds good, Lawrence. Thanks for checking in. You can jump in anytime if you want to check it. All right, we are at the bottom of the list now. I am taking over-the-air check-ins at this time. Please call.
Whiskey 8 Yankee Sierra Tango W8YST, Greg in Pawpaw, Michigan.
All right, we picked up one. Whiskey 8 Yankee Sierra Tango, Greg in Pawpaw, Michigan. How are you doing this evening?
Well, good evening, Sean, and everyone on net tonight. W8YST here. Greg and Pawpaw doing well, actually. Doing well. Currently 31 degrees outside. Calm day, no snow, no rain, a little bit of sun. And I guess they're saying no snow for a week or more out from now. So very unusual weather for us. We do get some lake effect snow off of Lake Michigan, but so far it hasn't been a bad winter here. Very, very light snow. Crazy. Had a good New Year's Day, didn't do a lot. I didn't stay up and watch the ball last night, though a lot of people were lighting off fireworks in our area here that kind of stirred up everyone around midnight, so we were up for a little while there, but just waiting to see what comes in the new year and hoping to stay well. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, and thanks for running it tonight from W8YST and Pawpaw.
I don't think you want to cry too much about that snow, but let's just hope you don't get hammered towards the end of winter. That's usually how it happens. They treat you real nice at the beginning and then hammers you at the end, but hopefully it's not that bad. All right, 7-3. Appreciate you checking in, and have a happy new year. Now, we're at the bottom of the list again. I am taking more over-the-air check-ins. This is KF0LZX.
Okay, I'm still stuck on the price that WOAR. It's not letting me out on my 2, and so I may have to get your help later on what I'm doing wrong. But anyway, thanks for letting me know. This is KE0LTG, Claire.
All right, well, I mean, you're making it in, Lawrence. It's interesting that it's working that way. But that's all right. All right, Lawrence, sounding good. Catch you later. Do we have any further check-ins? Please call now. K6GAE, recheck. Hey, go ahead, Dave. All right, K0MAD, this is K6GAE. Lawrence, your brother, if it shows connecting on the website, then it might be on your side. But if you don't go and check and see if he's actually connected to the gateway, he might need to update his host files on his open spot. Just wanted to put that out there for you, Lawrence. K6GAE, back to net control.
My brother said they switched some stuff on open spot, and he had to go in and reload an IP number or something again, he thought. But at the end, it said he was connecting to it, and the other times I've used it this way, I seem to get on the internet. But I have had some internet trouble here at the house, so I'm sure they're getting some things switched for the new year. Anyway, I just was a little bit puzzled because I was connecting to the local repeater, and he was in there, and we just wasn't talking to each other this afternoon. So anyway, that's where we was at. But thanks for the suggestion. This is KE0LTG, Claire.
Hey, Lawrence, you don't need to use you don't need to use a hotspot. You can go right into the repeater. Just your brother would have to go through either a hotspot or another repeater that that can be linked to this repeater. Yeah, I mean, if you're using a hotspot, I mean, you guys don't even need to use the repeater. You can go to just pick a random XLX reflector, and you guys could talk all you want. You wouldn't have to go through any repeaters. But anyway, yeah, we can talk about that another day. Anyway, 7-3. If you have any questions, call me. This is KE0MAD with the Monday Night D-star net. Do we have any more check-ins before we close the net? All right. Here none. We had 11 check-ins, including the proxy of Siri there, KF0NKV. Good net tonight. Hope everybody has a prosperous New Year. And I will say 7-3 from the OARS Club and myself, KE0MAD, returning the repeater and reflector back to normal amateur use. 7-3, everybody.
Yeah, before you hang it up, let me call Lawrence here. KE0LTG, KF0XQ.
Yes, I can hear you fine over my 7100. I'm using the ICOM 7100 tonight. And yeah, I can hear you if you're using an open spot or anything.
Oh, we don't use an open spot here. We're going through repeaters into the... I just wanted to let you know, I'm not sure what the net control station was referring to, but I was hearing you all the time through the internet. So whatever you're setting up there is working. You were clearly audible when you first commented that you weren't set up right, but you were coming through the internet just fine because I was hearing you.
Well, thanks for letting me know that my end seems to be working. My brother was going to try some things, so we'll see what's going on. He could be something with the internet too, but thanks for the report. KE0LTG saying 73 $.